Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Lorraine 15550, the Tier 7 French SPG. It's on the north spawn of Pearl River in Counter, and it's under the command of Malkavian STR. Now he's reversing into his firing position at the moment. He's actually being joined by an M12 doing exactly the same. Sometimes it can be easier to turn around, just drive straight into the position and then traverse back into the right firing position again. Okay, I think he's ready to go. Now both Arty have got 155mm guns, but this one is a French one, whereas the other one is the American. Okay, well, the Lorraine 15550, designed based on the Lorraine 40-ton tank. Oh, that's a Barrasque. Trying to get into an advanced position straight away. He's sitting up on that cliff. Now that's a little ambush medium, and the shell hits the rock face there. Now the 155mm gun that's actually mounted on top of this Arty, capable of 700 alpha, penetrating 39mm of armour, and it's got an 8m burst radius. Reload time 24 seconds, near enough. Direct hit. Oh, he got a fire! And he got him! So he's got his first kill. Well, in fact, the first kill of the game is one of the most dangerous enemy tanks in the game, the Barrasque. That's a really good kill. Now he's choosing to fire from quite an advanced and fairly dangerous position, but then he is one of the fastest Arty in the game, so he can get out of there if he needs to. And that shot was very close to that target. Didn't see which tank it actually was that he was firing on. Oh, now this is interesting. We've got a Challenger there trying to get around the corner to get an EBR Hotchkiss. And he's gone down into the water, which makes him kind of slow. And he's being told by the M12 to pull back. I think the M12 is more concerned about the fact that he's in such an open position, he could easily be shot at by the enemy. He's trying to select a target they can do a lot of damage to, but at this moment it appears that the enemy is capping, and it looks like the tank that's actually capping is the Challenger, and he's underneath that overhang. In fact, actually it was a Liss, actually, the Fox. Got an MX 1375 just in the outskirts of the town. He's making a dash to attack our Jagdtiger. Bad move for the 1375, because he takes a round from Malkavian's gun, and now he's badly damaged, and in fact actually he's out the game. Okay, next target. He could fire at that Lerva, but instead I think he's going to elect to fire at this Striv. Very difficult shot as well. In fact, I'm not sure he can, because he's getting a red line. Some obstruction is in the way. The M12 has decided to move a bit closer to the enemy cap, or rather the neutral cap I should say, because it is an encounter game, but he just can't get a solution due to that rock there. In fact, he's getting a red line virtually all the time, so might be a good idea for him to select a new firing spot, because that shell was wasted, and I think that's what he's going to do now. Okay, he's looking over in the enemy's area. In fact, we just saw the wreck of one of the enemy Arty. That was the Lorraine 15550, his opposite number. He's now aiming for that Liss, and he fires in just as the Liss is wiped out. Unfortunate that, but it happens so often to Arty. You fire around at a target, you've been waiting to load for ages, you fire around in, and the target's already dead by the time you fired the gun. So yeah, he does need to move now, because that E75 has got free access to our spawn area, and I think our GW Panthers suddenly realised that he's moving as well. If he comes this way, then Malkavian's going to know this because he'll probably get fired at. He snapshots around in. He's decided to go into cover, into a bush. No, he's decided he has to go altogether. And I think that's the smart move, because if he stays where he is, E75 could come up behind him and take him out the game with one shot. The enemy is capping at this moment, and they've got to the 71% point on the capping. So somebody's going to have to go in there and deal with the enemy tank. I think it's the Challenger actually, and get a reset. If they don't soon, he will cap out. He needs to pick a spot where he can actually fire without being seen every time he does. Getting closer and closer to the cap, but so is the GW Panther. There's the M12 up ahead. Looks like he's going to go in, try and get the reset with a shotgun. It certainly looks like he got the reset, so he's got his epic medal, the Defender, but the Challenger is still alive, and it looks like Malkavian's going to do the shotgun instead. He has been immobilized. He needs to repair that track and go in and shotgun this guy quickly, and unfortunately can't get the gun depression, but he fires the round in and gets the hit. His teammates are now saying, get the hell out of there. There's only 4 enemies left actually. What he should do at this moment is park on the corner just below the depression of the rise, where the M12 is, because you can get shots on the enemy from there. There's no enemy Arty left on the game. He fires a snapshot in at T28 prototype. It doesn't work. Now if that T28 manages to fix his gun, he could pull back and shoot in our direction, but he's actually looking at the Object 257, and that means that Malkavian will get another shot. Oh, and doesn't need to. Now he can just sit in the cap. Oh, no, he doesn't need to sit in the cap. There's an E75 coming up. He's ready to shoot, but the E75 has still got a lot of hit points. He shotguns the guy, but the E75 will reload before Malkavian can get back. Or will he? He didn't. Oh, he didn't shoot. But now we've got a problem, because we've got a strip coming up behind us, and the E75 wants some revenge on Malkavian. The Object 257 is coming in from the other direction. E75's popping up to have a look to see if we can spot Malkavian. Suddenly he's seen the 257, and now Malkavian's going to fire one into his rear, which stuns him. He has to turn his gun to face Malkavian. Malkavian ducks behind cover, and E75 gets killed from behind. And Malkavian helped that one. He assisted the 257, but now we've got the Lurver coming up. Now he's almost loaded. He could try and face the Lurver, but if he does, he'll probably die in the process. The strip's coming up behind the Lurver, so he's going to play chasey, chasey, kissy, kissy, bangy, bangy. And in the meantime, the Lurver has to face either the 257 or the strip. In fact, now he's facing both, and Malkavian comes up behind him, and well, they both exploded, but because he was just too close to the target when he fired. But he won the game for them by killing the last enemy, and well, that was fun. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, first class tanker for Malkavian Strasser, is that Strasser or STR, in the Lorraine 155mm50. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6, and he got an arsonist because he set fire to the Bachatilion Barask with his first shot of the game and took the guy out because he set fire to him. In fact, I think it wasn't his first shot. I think his first shot hit the rock face, but his second shot was bang on target and did the job. If we look at the team score, we can see that when it comes to damage, it was actually the Object 257 who did the best. He got 4,025 hit points of damage, picked up a high caliber and a top gun in that game. Whereas Malkavian came in as, well, second on the team, but actually he was 5th overall because there was 3 enemy tanks who managed to score higher than he did. The E75 got 2398, the IS-32 got 2303, and the Borsig managed to get 2,177. So 5th overall, but second on his team. When it came to base XP, though, he was actually, base XP, the tanks killed, it was the Object 257 again. He got 7 kills. He got that top gun, by the way, just 1 tank short of getting a Radleys. And in fact, actually, if he'd killed the that Lurva right at the end, he would have had his Radleys for sure. But I suppose Malkavian had to do that shotgun just to make it funny. Well, yes, I suppose, just to end the game. And he picked up 3 kills alongside the E75 as second highest number of kills. And when it came to base XP, it's the Object 257 with 1282. I think that probably is an ace tanker. 986 goes to Malkavian and 753 goes to the E75 on his team. He fired 12 rounds, got 4 direct hits and 1 penetration. I think, pretty sure that the penetration was definitely on that Barask. 8 splash, damage of 2,029 hit points, of which 1,709 were at more than 300 meters. So it just goes to show he did 320 hit points of damage at close range. 2 hits received, 1 penetration, 1 non-penetration, and 150 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3, did 88 hit points of damage assistance, plus 504 hit points of stun assist off 5 stuns, and he got 9 defense points when he reset the cap on the Challenger. On a free-to-play account, he earned 27,122 credits, got 10,000 credits from personal missions payout, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 21,077 credits. He got 986 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, and took away 1,972 experience points altogether. Yes, that was some close combat, as he said at the end. It was actually, I would say it was actually something else, but obviously I don't use that phrase anymore because somebody who follows our channel said that they were a little annoyed that I kept mentioning surprise, you know what, every time somebody got shot in the rear. But it was very funny to shoot that guy in the rear after playing chasey, kissy, kissy, bangy, bangy, because the Lurva chased him around the rock only to get shot by 2 people in the process and left him a 1 shot and an easy kill for Malkavian. And of course, despite the fact that he did go down to that shot that he fired himself, it was a very funny way to end the game. So well done, Malkavian. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We're only a small channel. We haven't got that many subscribers, 2,300 at the moment. But considering the number of videos we have, you'd think we would probably be a lot more popular. But I suppose when it comes down to it, it's all down to the fact that, yeah, they've got a really crap commentator for this channel. Yeah, I'm nowhere near as good as QB or Jingles or Klaus Kellerman. I'm not an entertainer like them. I'm actually just an ordinary Joe who set up this channel to benefit the members so that they could all get their replays on YouTube. And of course the channel was for the benefit of What Arty Noobs as well, to help Arty players get their replays shown so they can show others that Arty does have a major effect upon the game for the positive if they're on your team. They can also have a major effect for the negative if they have to be on the enemy team and you fail to kill them, because they will win the team for the opposite side if you let them. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.